Prediction: Trump will pardon Ghislaine Maxwell. And I am not one who's big on predictions or assumptions. I like to have all the facts first before I say anything. But if you don't see that this is heading right there, if you don't see the path that's already laid out that ends right there with Ghislaine getting a pardon, you're just willfully blind.
Yeah, please.
Thank you so much, President Trump. Two questions for you. One, were you aware of and did you personally approve the prison transfer for Ghislaine Maxwell that your Justice Department?
I didn't know about it at all. No, I read about it just like you did.
And do you?
Every single time something incriminating happens around him, he read about it in the news like the rest of us. He's just an innocent bystander, which is total bullshit. The man thinks about revenge and loyalty like it's oxygen. Trump's lawyer went to talk to her for 2 days straight. She then gets moved to a cushier facility. Yesterday, she refused to testify. She just pled the fifth over and over. Somehow, she still found the time to declare Bill Clinton and Donald Trump innocent. She has asked for a pardon. Now, to anyone who understands that 2 and 2 make 4, also understands that she's dangling her silence out there for a pardon. And actually, not just her silence, her proclamation that these two are innocent, and probably anybody else associated with Trump, which means we're one step closer to the victims not getting justice. And Trump is out here pretending like he's some guy just scrolling the headlines like the rest of us.
Do you believe that she is?
It's not a very uncommon thing.
Do you believe that she?
Right, because when the most notorious sex trafficker's accomplice in modern history gets a prison upgrade right after a visit from your lawyer, that's just everyday stuff. It happens all the time. This is what corruption sounds like when it's trying to be casual.
She's credible to be listening to. Your Deputy Attorney General sat down with her recently.
Well, let me tell you, he's a very talented man.
He said the exact same thing about Pence before he said maybe they should hang him.
His name is Todd Blanche. He's a very legitimate person, very high, just a very highly thought of person, respected by everybody.
I have come to an understanding about the way Trump speaks, and I now understand that whatever he says, the exact opposite is true. He's actually a really great truth meter. All you have to do is take the things he says and turn it into the exact opposite.
And I didn't talk to him about it, but I will tell you that whatever he asked would be totally appropriate, and it's not an uncommon thing to do that.
If you're a cult member, this is your translation. He's going to pardon her and say Todd Blanche wanted him to do it. Just like that narco president that we had in prison and he pardoned because the people of Honduras wanted him to be pardoned. What kind of fucking evidence is that?
And I think he probably wants to make sure that, people that should not be involved or aren't involved are not hurt by something that would be very, very unfortunate, very unfair to a lot of people.
This is for his cult because you're the only ones who believe this motherfucker. Everybody that he's speaking of right there, and their names will come out, are fucking guilty.
Completely rule out a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell who landed. Is that something you would ever consider, and why?
Pardon for who?
For Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon, but nobody's approached me with it. Nobody's asked me about it. It's in the news about that.
There he is, innocent bystander again. And again, the exact opposite of what he says is true here. Because Maxwell's team is openly asking for a pardon.
That aspect of it, but right now it would be inappropriate to talk about it. So
inappropriate to talk about it. Not inappropriate to let every scumbag who's abused a child off the hook. That's not the inappropriate part. Just talking about it. It's inappropriate right now. I'm going to let it stew for a while in the public before I really piss everybody off.
Would you consider a pardon or a commutation for Ghislaine Maxwell if
it's something I haven't thought about. It's really something.
He keeps acting like the idea just floated into the room on its own, but she is openly asking him for a pardon. And she's refusing to answer questions, which means she's protecting him in the only way she can right now.
I'm allowed to do it, but it's something I have not thought about.
He keeps repeating that he's allowed to do it, which means he is thinking about it. Unfortunately, the way he's thinking about it is, how can I drop this on the public and mitigate my damages? You don't need conspiracy theories. You don't need secret documents. All you need to do is watch the way he's talking about it and the way he's not thinking about it. Be excellent to each other, because at this point the bar is underground and the victims deserve better.